introduce myself. My name is Orville Jacobson. I'm the chapter advisor for Gamma Lambda Purdue. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of our founders room and some of our first floor facilities. Just follow me. This room, for those of you that were here in the 60s and 70s, this was really our living room. It was rededicated the founders room to the founders of our fraternity. Our founders room basically came to be in April 20th, 1907. If you look down here, there's pictures of what the old house looked like. Over here is a picture of when we modernized the house, which was in 1932. That's still part of the structure today, only we've added on to it since then. If you want to take a panorama of the room, you'll notice a couple things. First of all, there's not a lot of furniture in here, as well as in the library. There's a reason for that, because in 2008 we had a major fundraiser that raised over $2 million so we could do a complete renovation of the house, which included central air conditioning and adding bathroom facilities on each floor and each wing, a lot of comprehensive things. Unfortunately, as in most projects, we ran over budget a little bit. So that the money we had left over that we were going to use to furnish these two rooms, we decided better to invest it in our computer lab and our study lounge that you're going to be introduced to later on tours. The impact of putting the money into those two areas has been profound, and we'll go into that in later detail. But as far as the rest of the furniture and facilities here, we hope to have that completed within the next year. One thing I would like to point out, though, that the 2011 homecoming, we had a number of brothers pitch in to get drapes for the chapter. A number of reasons for the drapes. Obviously, it dressed it up rather nicely, but it also adds a little degree of security and privacy for activities. But the colors and the drapes the chapter picked out, I think they made a very good choice. And when we get furniture and get everything room in here, I think it'll do very nicely with the drapes that we got. Again, I'd like to thank those brothers that participated in that project. Over here is what used to be, and still is, the library. For those of you that were here in the 60s and 70s, we had beautiful sofas, leather sofas, and a lot of things there that the people could come in, either study, read newspapers, that sort of thing. Right now we sort of had odds and ends furniture in here, but again, eventually we hope to refurbish this in the manner that a lot of us older adults are very familiar with. That's a real short tour of the founders room of the library. You can see that based on the renovation, the paint looks wonderful, the floors look great. All we need is to put our heads together and figure out how we're going to fund the rest of the furniture stuff. I appreciate you coming on this tour with me. There are other tours on other sections of the house we'd like you to take a look at. Thanks a lot.